We live in a world where many things are true at the same time that are paradoxical. In the companies that I've been in that are truly after the greatest total value, people are constantly looking for the grains of truth. I may not disagree with everything you said, but there is one thing you said that I really think is true, that I think has value. Instead of looking for why you're wrong, you're looking for what helps. You're looking for how you might be right. You're looking for the both-and connections instead of the either-or, I am right, you're wrong connections. In the great innovative companies, they're always asking, what if the opposite of what I believe is true? What decision would I make then? It's that level of open-mindedness. To be open-minded means that you have to consider evidence that is contrary to your current beliefs, no matter how strongly they're held. If we are not open-minded, we will never get at bigger solutions. We will never get at true truth. How many companies that you've worked for or do you work for now that are truly open-minded? That's why there's no innovation, but mostly exploitation. The confidence that we have in business leadership is at an all-time low. These are the dream job requirements as determined by Gallup pollsters, Yankelovich Partners, and others. What people want, and those of you who are employed, answer yourself against this standard. The first thing you want in any job is to trust the leadership to be competent. Is what they're doing going to work? The second thing you want, are they ethical? Do they have character? Can you count on them to do the right thing? That's the component of trust. The second thing that you want is personal autonomy. And the way you get personal autonomy in work is you know that your goals are clear in your workplace. You know what the results you need to get and the requirements for success are. That you can get resources you need to succeed in the training and the know-how that you've got to have to make a difference. That you have the leadership support, the coaching, the mentoring, whatever you need to be able to progress in making a contribution. Gen 21 wants opportunities where there is strong future demand, where the effort to reward ratio, meaning how hard I have to work and the reward I get, is reasonable. The bar isn't always being raised to an ever new level, just driving me like a carrot and a stick, like I'm some donkey. Of course, reasonable working hours. We like some security. We like to work in industries that have high demand, low offshoring risk, low downsizing risk. Where do you find that? We love to work in a place where rewards are based on merit, just not your rank and title or who you know or what political games you're playing. You know, we like some benefits. How's this for lunacy? The number one benefit that people want today is health insurance. The one benefit that is being cut most by big employers today is health insurance. And then they complain that they have too high a turnover. Health insurance is so dear that many people that are working in companies that have good benefits stay with a company just because of the benefits. It's insane. And people like jobs where there's some sort of mobility. That is where I can take what I learn and take it somewhere else in the organization. Cisco, the organization up in San Francisco, has a thing called job shadowing, where if you want a job, let's suppose you're working in sales and you want to work in HR, they have a thing or a process where you can, through the internet, become connected to a lot of the email traffic that's going on in HR, attend meetings in HR. It's a virtual apprenticeship across the company where you can look at other jobs and experience what those are and so forth. It's not impossible to do this. People want to work in organizations that are a community where there is respect for one another. They want a culture of collaboration and teamwork, not competition and silos and threats. They want a sense of tribal joy. And gosh, for you young people, that is the one thing that I hope you get in your life. To work with other people as a team. To work in a way that gives you the joy of working and accomplishing with others because it is a high. Well, if you are going to create that kind of opportunity in this world, in the 21st century, the question is, what is your promise? And here are the 4 questions that leaders of today need to seriously consider. First question is, what am I trying to accomplish? Now, when I ask that to leaders, and leaders say, well, I want to get this kind of return and this much market share. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. That's nothing. That's a goal. That's a metric. What are you trying to accomplish as a leader? What are you trying to accomplish as a human being? What difference are you trying to make? That's what we want to know from our leaders. We don't want to know about the corporate goals. We want to know what you're about, what you're up to, what you care about, what makes you proud, what keeps you up at night. We want to know what you stand for. Because of a leader today, you've got to stand for something that matters. Gosh, I heard this so, it just made me want to, throw up. For the last 5 years, you go into any company, corporate, big company, we want to be an employer of choice. We want to be the consumer's first choice in our sector. What does that mean? It's drivel. It's just copied from everybody else. It's not inspiring. They're words with meaning that when strung together mean nothing. What is it that you stand for that matters? Herb Kelleher, the co-founder of Southwest I was talking about, here's this crusty, whiskey-drinking, salty swearing lawyer who from the day Southwest was founded said, it's all about love. If we love our customers, they'll get on our airplanes. If they get on our airplanes, we'll figure out how to make money. If he can get away with that, it was really clear what he stood for. One day a year you could always count on Herb Kelleher helping the baggage handlers was Thanksgiving. He went down into the bowels of the organization on holidays because those are the people making the greatest sacrifice. If you stand for something, be what you stand for. The third question is, what are you famous for? What is your reputation? What is your brand as a leader? And finally, what drives us all as a leader, what is my motive? So guess what? There's been research on this. And the research is about this.